I know you salty as hell, I'm wishing you well. Knowing any field, I'm always gonna see you prevail. But I'ma derail, you feel like making me feel embarrassed. I see that you nail all the guilt and accountability. You mustered up, it's the tail, stood up in the shell. I figured I had the tip turn around. Spaces that I'm living in, and my feelings where I'd rather sink or swim. Ain't goodbye my guilt that I'm living in.
Yo, what's up, family? Let me back. So right now we are recording episode 3. I hope y'all enjoyed episode 1 and 2. So now we back, just recovering some new things, new topics, and things to talk about. From Taj, Ralph. I think y'all should like, comment, subscribe, and share. We're trying to boost up and get up in the rankings. So I know I'm just rambling, but how was your day today?
It was cool. I gave food and clothes to the homeless. I came back, took a nap, folded my clothes. Just started unwinding so I could start off my new week well. Finished some homework. And yeah, that's really about it. So,
I had to work this morning, so today's day. I went to work, sleep. And then I just got back from my internship. So that's pretty much it. School has been good. How's school been so far?
good. It's just this one damn professor in my fucking class that be pissing me off and shit. Cause I don't know, like, I feel like I do what he asks, but like he wants more. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same token, it's like you're doing too much. Chill out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. I think school's been pretty good. Getting back into the groove of things and being more consistent. I feel like I've unlocked a different feature of myself recently.
That is.
I think I'm starting to build the factors of like looking at my past and looking at the things that I've elevated from, but also looking at the things that I did. I think I'm starting to actually catch myself more when I go back into those old habits and old things that I do, like sleeping all day or not being productive, not doing nothing, just, come home, go to sleep, do nothing, or just do nothing at all, like no school work, no nothing, like just procrastinate, BS, and just, like I'm just here on earth, knowing that I got things that I need to do and I have to. So then I'm more vocal, like I'm talking about how I feel, what I feel, and like I'm just trying to get control because it's a lot of stuff that is agitating me, like simple stuff. It's all work in progress with it when you learn every day. So anything new with you?
This modeling thing is trying to take off.
Okay, tell me more about it. Well, let the people know, not just me.
Okay, so I do model on the side. I model for City Gear, and I do miscellaneous activities as well too. But recently I modeled for an HBCU collection. Shout out Front of the Line Vintage, and shout out my boy Keys. You know what I'm saying? Called Q, Marquise with Q. You know what I'm saying? For the opportunity. But yeah, I did that. Posted it on TikTok, posted it on Instagram. It's going crazy on TikTok. Like, sure, crazy. Like, hey, the video got like 123K in a day views, 123K views in a day, and 38,000 likes in a day. So I definitely believe that the video is gonna give me an opportunity somewhere. And I also applied to be a brand ambassador for a clothing brand.
It's tough. It's real tough. I like that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's success. One life, one love.
One life.
What's some advice you can give people on that?
If they want to get modeling,
Yeah.
you gotta be confident in yourself. Because a lot of people are gonna tell you, oh, you're not this, you're not that, you're too skinny, too fat, your skin is not what it needs to be, you got too many pimples, yada. You gotta see yourself as him, her. Like, I am that person. Like, I am that. I'm not trying to say nigga, but you gotta think like I'm that nigga. Like, for real. Like, these niggas can't fuck with me. But at the same token, have like a certain humbleness to yourself. You gotta be able to be coachable. Like, whenever like you're not in a right position, you gotta be able to listen to the photographer and move into that position. You gotta be able to take constructive criticism, and that's just in life, period. Because constructive criticism is gonna take you everywhere in life if you're able to take it. You gotta be patient, and to model, you gotta like have like you gotta have that swag. Like, I be noticing like a lot of models just come and just do like regular poses. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think outside the box. Like, you gotta think everybody is trying to be a model. What are you doing to set yourself apart from all of these people? That's the mindset that you have to have. What are you doing to distance yourself from a million people? Like, what makes you different? Everybody's trying to follow this trend. Everybody's trying to follow that trend. But what trend can you make that makes you idiosyncratic, that makes you you? Like, just be yourself, because people in this industry can lose themselves so easily just because people are in their ear hyping their head up, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, gotta stay true to yourself. You gotta have people around you that's gonna ground you, that's gonna bring you back to reality and call you out on your bullshit. That's how you make it. Now, I ain't saying like I made it, but like that's how I'm giving you this success.
Okay. I'm cool with that for sure. That makes sense. I think society in today's age is losing the factor of being confident just because of what people say. This thing, mainly social media, and it shows because so many social media relationships that don't last because of everybody's opinion. Just like some of the relationships that we grew up on. I mean, I was a YouTube baby. I don't know if you was a YouTube baby.
Yeah, I was kind of on YouTube and outside a little bit, but
Yeah, but like, Ken and De'Ara,
yeah,
like Chris and Queen, like those like relationships were big relationships that impacted so many people's lives, and you see them crumble just because we don't know everything and all the details.
this thing is dead.
Yeah. Click the way back. It's on the backside. But people like them, those are power couples that impacted our lives, well, some people's lives in different ways, and then seeing them just end the way that they do, I feel like that's a part of that plays with the social media world. I think it is. That's how it is now in content creation too. Like, if you don't be 100% within yourself that you know the video will be good or you like the video. If others don't like the video, then you really don't want to post. But just like if people lose the love of something, like people can lose the love of music, people can lose the love of art, people can lose the love of drawing. that's important, having that mindset that you want to, that your art and your craft and what you do is good, rather than people like it or not. And I think one step that I learned that from is October London, when I went to the concert last night. He stated his last week of he was doing driving school to get his CDL, and he was doing music, but he ended up losing the love for music because he felt like people didn't really mess with his art. And then he said his last week, he had got a call from Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg signed him to his label. So now he's like one of the upcoming artists that's actually really great. So shout out to October Liquor, shout out to Snoop Dogg, shout out to those people who, even in that time, God blessed them when it was going down bad for them, when they lost their love for something. So it's important that you take the mental stability that you do have, take that mental network that you put in within yourself, and just use that to push yourself forward, to overcome anything that you're going through. And that's just in life, that's just in, school, whatever you want to do with your life, even if it's as simple as you just trying to be a better person. Push that and be you. What you think it'll take you to that?
I agree. I really don't have like any other thoughts besides that. Like I definitely do everything you said. Just hit my point. Yeah, I definitely agree.
What's something that hit the news lately that's been just like hit the charts going crazy?
You got the Sean Combs stuff.
Well, you said last episode we was gonna believe that.
Yeah, you got that. Leon Thomas is dropping a new project. Well, he has dropped a new project. I haven't heard that.
Shout out to you.
The presidential election.
That's always gonna be some craziness.
Yeah, I really didn't look into the news for it, so I really don't know. I don't really pay attention to that much drama besides the Sean Diddy stuff that comes up on my TL.
Craziness, man. Money change people. What they said on the Players Club, make that money go, the money make you. A lot of people let the money get them.
Yeah, it's a dangerous world out there because there's a lot of spiritually dead people out there that wants to infect others. Want to spread that same darkness to others through various forms of mediums. It could be in person, it could be over video, it could be through music. It's all that. Hollywood is so negative.
I never forget though, I was in a relationship where it wasn't the best. I spoke with my dudes. Shout out to my dudes. Shout out to my dudes. She told me hurt people hurt people. So it's like, you feel me? If you hurt and you infected, as you would say, you want others to be infected with you. And I feel like in today's age, being infected, people are trying to make more. And I choose not to go that route because I don't have to be a crash out, or I don't have to be toxic, or I don't have to be following every trend just because somebody else do it and try to make it normal when it's not. Living a life of just being toxic and always being angry is not safe. It's not normal to me, in my opinion. Because why would you want to live angry? Just like music artists. Like, there's so many music artists that go through things that people don't see. because it's always they don't never get to do things of their nature, what they feel like. Like they always being told what to do. Like kind of like when I was working security doing artists with people, like when I was being with that artist, it was always somebody who was telling her to do something rather than just letting her kind of be free. Like you gotta do this, you gotta go do that, you gotta go do this, you gotta go do that, you gotta. It's like there's always somebody telling you to do something, but you can't live like your own life. Which isn't a bad thing, but it's just like I wouldn't want to consistently live my life like that. Like, why do you always have to tell me to do something? Why can't I? Like, why can't you ask? Or like, why can't we talk about it in the nature of it? It's like an ultimatum. So I feel like that's in life too. Like, people make decisions because they just feel like that's what they're forced to do, rather than have a conversation with yourself in the midst of it. That's why I say it's like it's different avenues of how your life will go based upon your decision. You feel me? Shout out to my Dukes again. But you know, my Dukes always told me one bad decision can change your whole life. So I feel like so many people go through making decisions they don't even think about how it can alter their life or who life can it alter also. Because the decisions that you make could not only affect you, but it can affect the ones around you.
Right.
So I think in a sense, if people start having that conversation with themselves before they make a decision, I think a lot of things will be easier. Which I've started like before I even make a move, sometimes I stop and pause and have a small conversation with myself. Like if I do this, what happens? Because it never know who could it affect. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Do I want to move smart? Do I want to move dumb? Like, all those play a part. And it takes time and effort to do things. Like I said, people make time and effort for who they want and what they want.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's definitely real.
The only thing that makes me kind of mad though, in a sense though, is like if you see a person trying to give you time and effort, and if you really don't want their time and effort, then say that. Like I don't really understand the don't never say anything to anyone type deal, like ordeal, because it's like if somebody texts you and then you don't text them back just because you don't want to talk to them. Say that, because it leaves a person wondering and mind running.
Yep.
And then it's like, well, you expect somebody to get the memo. You can't expect somebody to get the memo because you don't know what they got going on.
Yeah, and because of that, I respectfully distance myself from like certain people, certain family members, because of that. It's like you said, people make time for what they make time for.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, people are always on social media. People are always on their phone. They always got their phone in your face. So if you have your phone in your face and you can't answer either a phone call, answer a text, or hell, even sometimes like be the one to call, be the one to text, just because you're going through something, I find that is utter bullshit. There's just no ands, buts about that. Like people make time for what they make time for. It's just that are they gonna make time for you, or are they gonna make time for somebody else? Simple. And it's weird that, people do that because, especially people that you're close with, because you ingrain, well, y'all both have ingrained in the back of your minds, like, yeah, like this is my brother, or this is my dog. I ain't about to close with for nobody. But then circumstances change. People get different positions in life, start messing around with like women or men, or yeah, and that shit just like clouds their vision and they forget about who they came up with. I find that as utter BS as well, you know what I'm saying? But more power to you. Still love you the same way. Just respectfully, I had to distance myself because it hurt. Like that hurts like really, 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 really bad. Especially if y'all was like close. Y'all was like damn near with each other every day. That shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't about to give nobody the jurisdiction over my happiness. Family, friends, associates, whatever. God is the captain of this ship. You know what I'm saying? If he tells me that this ain't beneficial, then I love you, but you gotta go. He ain't coming with me.
I think that's another thing for me too. And I really don't speak about it, but since we like to be real here in front of friends and family, I'm gonna be real. I don't like when people in relationships, if it's friendships, relationships, or just in general, lose the population of their bond with someone just because someone else comes in the picture. Like if it's a male or it's a female or it's just, whatever, like if you get in a relationship, and that might be a little bit of partial of my problem sometimes, and I can admit that. Because there have been instances where I have had a significant other who I've chosen to be with or chosen to not persuade, but pursue, with. But I chose my friends over them because I'm so deep into loyalty. And it's not, and yes, I have chose sometimes that I needed to like stop doing it. But like, I'm never going to change completely who I am. It's even got to a point sometimes people will lose their worth of who they are because they're trying to chase somebody who they think that they love or think that's in love. And I know that because I was one of those people. I was chasing a woman down, around town, up, down, left, right, side, whatever. Chasing. I'm talking about yes ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes ma'am.
Yeah.
Like I've been there. So it's like I lost my worth within myself because I wanted to chase that person. And seeing other people do it, it aches me, but at the same time, what mainly pisses me off is when you try to acknowledge that, then it comes like they trying to like defend the reasoning, or they're not trying to listen, or they just gonna make up a whole bunch of excuses. Like I was one of those people, so I know it took you, Dre, and I think Trey, y'all all told me the same thing, and I didn't listen. It got to a point to where y'all didn't talk to me about my relationship because I didn't listen. So it's like I had to learn on my own that shoot, my parents tried to tell me. Mom, you know how Mom Dukes is. Mom Dukes ain't gonna shoot because Nathan. So it's just like I had to learn for myself through the last situation that took place before me and her, dispersed when I was separate ways. I think it's just I had to learn on my own. And I think as a friend, I be trying to save people too much to where they don't want to. Because I don't want to see people make the same mistakes that I made, especially if I love them. You feel me? So I think that be sometimes my issue. And then like I had to learn too, like losing friends is common now, very common.
Very.
So
Niggas are swine.
that's why I said, Instagram posts. I ain't never had to turn green to show that I'm incredible. If you get them, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, do some research. But
That was a corny ass caption, I ain't gonna lie to you.
my caption ain't for you.
I see.
It wasn't for you.
That shit was corny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't had to turn green just to show that I'm incredible. Do you get it?
The Hulk, I get
There
it.
you go.
I get it. I get
He
it.
had to turn green to show that he was incredible, right? I didn't have to turn green. I'm already the Hulk. Nigga. I'm already special.
I see.
I'm special.
You special.
Yeah.
You special.
No.
You special.
See, you going too far. I'm a great person.
Incredible.
I'm outstanding.
You're special.
Yeah. Special. I'm great.
You're special.
See, you put too much emphasis on it. It's supposed to be simple.
No, I'm saying like you're special.
No, bro. You being funny.
No, I ain't. Bro.
Yes, you is.
Chat, am I being funny?
Chat, he's definitely trying to.
I say he's special. Like he's special to me, bro. That's my brother. Like he's special. He's special.
You're special. You're special.
You special.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah. I'm incredible, man.
Special.
Ain't no negative in my repetitive. No.
See, you can't even get the word out.
No. I told one dude, he said, ain't no negative in my sentence. If I would have put that, you would have just said, oh, you ain't for that.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would
I
have.
would have like, okay.
So why you can't be okay when I said the incredible Hulk?
I love it.
You said it's corny. So now you're lying. You see how black folks is? They're lying. What you lying for? You ain't had to tell that lie.
I love it.
Chat. Ask him why he lying, Chat. Why he tell that
I
lie?
love it. I love it. But to to build off what you were talking about, man, I have no problem cutting off the people that I love. Now I say that humbly because I was once a person who used to hang on to dead flowers. But if the flowers don't have no more color, what the hell you got the flowers in your vase for? Let it go. You're holding on to something that holds no value, holds no space. Like, it's pointless. It's so pointless. Like, you can still love people, because I still have love, you know what I'm saying? But respectfully, for my sanity, for my peace, oh yeah, you're through, you're over with. Toaster strudel. Bye. Have a good thing. Special. Special.
Bro, you said toaster strudel.
Special.
Like, you ain't eat toaster strudel.
Bro, of course I had toaster strudels, bro, but that's it. Bro, Chad, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro?
Yeah, toaster strudel.
But yeah, man, like, and something else that I legit always say this, like, the people that I've met in college were like way more loyal to me and showed a little bit, not even showed way more love to me than my own family and friends back at home did. I'm gonna keep it so real. Like, I still find that crazy to this day, but people tell me in college that's where you find like your people, and I really believe that I found my people, because them niggas gonna call me out my bullshit every time. That shit pissing me off, but shit, I need that shit. That's what grounds me.
We'll do a little time check. We at 28 minutes, 29 minutes.
Shit, yeah, you can go ahead and do a little conclusion. Cause Chad, your boy got work at 6:30 a.m.
I love y'all, chat. We're on the come up. I thank y'all so much for the likes, comments, and shares which I did last time. Let's get this video to how many likes?
If you can get this video to 10 likes, Ty's gonna cook you some wings for the free ski.
Yeah, I cook y'all some
For the first 10 people who like this video, Ty's gonna cook y'all some wings, but y'all gotta pitch in though.
Facts.
You You know what I'm saying? He gonna cook you out some wings. Any flavor you want. You just gotta
Any flavor you want.
any flavor you want. You just gotta help get the ingredients.
Yep, and I do the fries too.
Nah, he ain't giving them damn little fries. They good. They got Kiki Poo at home. Shit.
Kiki Poo is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Kiki Poo is awesome.
They got Kiki Poo at the crib. Go ahead and make it. A Sprite, water.
10 people who like the video, and you feel me? You gotta show proof too that you feel me? But like, share to your mom and your auntie, your grandma, sister, cousin, brother, whoever. Send it out. We gonna try to keep going. We're gonna be consistent. You feel me? We're gonna try to be consistent. But to conclude this night, I love y'all. Chat, we love y'all. Anything else you gotta say to the people?
Chad, y'all niggas stink.
Make sure you go take a bath. Go get in the chat. Go get your
And y'all breath stink. Y'all ain't even wipe. Y'all ain't even scrape y'all tongue today.
Make sure y'all say y'all prayers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna say mine tonight.
Last quote. Give your people your flowers while they're alive, not while they're dead.
You said that last episode too.
I did,
Yeah.
but we're gonna be consistent with it.
Alright.
Alright, love y'all, chat. Hope y'all have a great night. We out of here.
My socks dirty and shit. I've been walking too damn much with this motherfucker.
Stay tuned.
You special, nigga. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.